Hi, I'm Johannes, and I'm going to show you today how PuzzlesCloud consolidates 5 tools into just one. The example use case is a C4 system context architecture description based on PlantUML with version control, knowledge base article development, and finally sharing the PDF version of the deliverable with others. The first step is that I'm Googling for a PlantUML C4 example, and I find it here. I'm looking for the system context diagram and its source code. Next step is then to paste the diagram as a code into PlantUML, and I'm going to make the adjustments that I need. In the next step, I'm going to store the source code of this diagram on Git so that I can review it later and track revision and changes. And I would commit the changes here. The next step then will be to enhance the text that I have already written in Confluence with the diagram that we have created. So I go back to PlantUML, I copy the image and I paste it here. So here's now the knowledge base article with the text and the image below. Since I want to release this document and share it with others, the next step is to use Google Docs. I'm going to copy this whole article into a Google Docs file, also copying the image. So I have the complete document with text and image now in Google Docs. So the next steps include that I export the document. But before I'm going to do this, I'm going to rename the document. It's my version 1.00. And here is the PDF. I downloaded the docx. I wanted to download the PDF. Now I have the PDF. I'm going to go back to Google Drive, include the downloaded PDF document. And here is the link that I can share with others. Now let's look at PuzzlesCloud documentation workspace, which allows you to do all these steps without changing context. Actually, changing context can be quite time consuming for the human brain. It may take up to a couple of minutes to adjust to a new environment. So let's start with a look at the main page, and up here I have the different projects, and in this document it shows basically how the projects and documents are arranged. Okay, I'm going to start with inserting a diagram into a document that we already have, architecture overview. I'm going to edit it in Markdown mode, and I'm going to drop the C4 diagram here. And you see it's immediately rendered on the right side. As you can see, all contents are stored as plain text, which makes it perfectly suited for AI generation, a feature that we will add in our next releases. When I do some changes to the diagram, for instance, I'm gonna change the name of the mainframe banking system. You see that it's immediately rendered on the right side. I'm gonna save and close this document, and then I'm gonna push the change that I just did to the repository. Now let's jump to the document. And I'm gonna drop a few content pieces, a few articles into the document. Let's start with some tables, images, and code that I drop here. I can also drop a complete folder. And finally, I'm gonna drop the architecture overview article that I just manipulated. I'm gonna hit preview once more. And you see the change that I made previously to the article is already showing up here. So let's preview the PDF. I'm going to hit the preview button, and this is what our PDF document will look like. So let's continue to release. I'm going to generate version 1.10 and also generate the links that I need for sharing the document with others. So let's open a new browser tab. I'm going to paste the link. The file is going to be downloaded, and here we have the complete PDF with the contents I inserted and also the changes that I just did on the fly, all in the same platform. Please note the professional looking document. It's clearly ready to be shared, for instance, with customers. In our next release, we will add an option to publish as a website, so the structure and rendered articles can go straight to your public docs.